Good evening, everyone. Hope you all are doing well, having a good night, enjoying the weekend and the warm weather. Oh my god. It's so nice. It was so nice out. Like, seriously. So, I, spent many an hour outside doing all my planting and stuff. Been kind of nice. Yeah. Okay. So, I haven't streamed Pokopia in a bit, but I've been doing some stuff in the background. So, check this out. First off, I leveled this out. So I need to... I'm going to, put some stuff here. Probably put some trees and stuff. I'm still working on this mess. I do have a new friend here. Yes. So... Ooh, wait. Hold up. Hold up. Who we got? Gengar? Hell yeah. Cool. Alright, so now we're at... I've got most of these now. I need to build this, but I want to make a proper park area. That might be something I could put over here. I planted all these because I had them in my inventory, so I was like, just, it made habitats and stuff with the yellow ones, but like, I'm gonna make something with them. Oh, that's cool. What we got? Ooh, speaker. That's awesome. And iron plating? Sure. I'll take it. I have 2,200 points. I can learn a couple recipes. Do I learn the luxury table? No, I think I do the Pokeball stuff. So I've almost got everything from here that I can get, minus these two. Or, well, the laser thing too. But yeah, I've been building that. Here's another thing that I worked on. I still need to do some more work up here. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this. I'm probably going to extend this out by two blocks worth to make it a little bit more even with the entranceway here. But yes, I did build this, and I'm happy with how it looks on here. I'm gonna have to add detail and stuff over here. Like, I'm gonna put where, like, maybe some rocks jut out a little bit and stuff like that. I still need to put stuff over here. Like, I still haven't completely finished the mountain per se. Got a lot of work into it on detail. I still gotta clean up the inside of this here. This is when I was just using anything to make a pile. So I've gotta clean this up. Though I am going to change the ground texture and stuff too in here. I might put the cobble in the ground texture, because I do think that looks really nice. But as of right this second, I have a first floor, which I'm going to extend this out a little bit, but I don't know where, like, what direction and stuff. But I think I'm going to put main pathing. I'm going to do a mix of, like, 2 and 3 block pathing. I need to put a ladder that goes up here to a second floor. And then this, you know, proceeds on. Eventually I'm going to have where, like, I might have the second floor go and have, where it has a ladder that goes down to another area and stuff like that. Kind of like an actual, like, cave that you would experience in Pokemon. I'm planning to have the exit come out somewhere around here on this side. So then you, like, if you didn't take the lift, you would end up going through the whole thing and then come out here. And then go around this and go up here. Kind of like, it kind of gives me vibes of, like, it kind of gives me vibes of, like, Gen 3. When you climb the like, the mountain and you end up, you know, going through. Cyclones missed us thus far, no wind at all. That's good. That is good to hear, Nico. Yeah, and then this ends up going into here. And we got one of the burbs. All I did was I pushed this over and it made a habitat. So I'm having it reside in here. Because this is where I found it. And I think that's kind of cool. Yo, I'm dying. What up? How you been? I hope you're doing well. This has been so much fun, though. Building all of this and, like, well, I didn't build this. I just used the kit there. But building the whole mountainous area, you know, been fun. Been a lot of fun. Also, I've been so busy, but good. That's good. I mean, being busy can be good. I mean, I've been busier now. Which is why, like, streams have been, like, a bit all over the place, honestly. Because, like, yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing well. Like, especially, oh my god, I spent, like, 2 or 3 hours just setting up pots and stuff today. Because it's actually pretty decent out. I don't know, I'm so jazzed about, like, getting my, my raised bed set up and everything. Okay, so... I'm thonking. Okay, so I have... This is where I've been setting up a lot of habitats, so I can see, like, if a Pokemon comes in, or whatever. And I'm trying to, like... And also was trying to get it to, like, rank 10 or whatever. I've got these houses over here, and this is, like, the start of the... This is, like, the start of the town area, I guess. And I've got all the houses filled, I think, right now. So I probably should buy another housing kit and have them work on it. Yeah, I've got the dinos in there. And I think I got other dinos in here. No, this is empty. Wait. Have I put anything in here? Okay. So I'm going to put base things in here at the moment. And then get another house worked on. I probably I haven't planned this area out yet. It's so difficult to, like, really truly get everything planned. I'm thinking... that I'm thinking that I put the power plant out here. Or even... It's going to go on this area, like, this generalized area. Item from bag? Sure. We'll swap it with, a honey. I'll grab that later. Actually, wait, I can just grab it now. It don't matter. The other area I can put it, because, okay, so you have the 3 different ones. You have, there's a generator. The one is the volcano that I showed just a moment ago. And then the other one's like an ice cavern or something, which I have no idea what it looks like or anything. I'm thinking for the generator, I put it either here in the water area, because I was going to make this into like a city kind of area anyways. Or I could put it out here, and it could be like a right out of town kind of thing. I think right out of town might work better. So there's just so much that I can and want to do on here. And like for the pallet town, I want to... no. Just drop them there, it's fine. I'll pick them up later. Like, one of the things I want to do also is, like... Probably set up, like, a... I don't know, some kind of different building up here. I don't want to flatten this out at all. But it's just difficult. It's really difficult. I could put a bunch of trees and stuff here before, like a big tree line and stuff before getting to the town. I also need to detail this, but yeah. But I also wasn't, like, dead set on having this house here, so I can always move it. But first, let me go get a... Let me go and pick up the stuff first. Serious? Oh, so there is one thing that frustrates me. I'll actually show. So... I'll show it here, actually. Because yeah, like I said, it frustrates me. Where is it? Right here. Okay, so there's a large curved rock, right? And I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. You could like put curved rocks in here, and it, you know, it matches up. It would match up with the wall and stuff. It look good and everything. And you can, you know, you can flip it so you can end up making like your own little cave or something, or like have curved things, or like have a secret hidey hole that you have to go through. The problem is that you see how there's that gap there between this and the ground? That happens for if you have blocks on the sides of it too. So So it just, like, kind of looks weird. So here, I'll show it. I'll show it from a side view. See how it, like... First off, it's a different shade. Well, it's a bit of a different... It's a little bit of a different shade. But, like, it doesn't go flush with the stuff like everything else does. Like, if I put, here, I'll just put soil here. See how it, like, links into it? So it kind of makes it feel a little bit more natural. It doesn't go in flush, and I don't like that. Bad game, 0 out of 10, where's my money? I'm not kidding. I have spent, I think I now have like 200, maybe 220 on hours on here. Like, this game is, oh god. I want it so bad. It's so good. It's so worth it. Like, see how these rocks even go flush? Or the blocks? Like, it looks so good. It looks nice. Like, it looks kind of goofy with the soil. Or not the soil, but the grass. But, like, that can always be fixed. It at least, like, blends in and it doesn't feel like it's sticking out. And that's why I went, because originally I was like, oh, let me go and just, like, I was going to set up, like, a cave and have this arched entrance and stuff like that. And, you know, have it look really nice. Like, because I thought that would look really cool. But the problem is that it ends up, you know, sticking out like a sore thumb. So I might, one of the things I was thinking of as, like, a compromise that I might do is, like, when going through and building out this, this cave area, have where I have 2 of them side by side, and, like, I guess I could set it like you set it inside the wall, kind of like this. And then you have the other side, and it's like a 1 block gap or something. And, make it like a crawl through, like, secret area. I love how cutesy this game looks. I've seen amazing builds and heard the story is enchanting. But I already have new Animal Crossing, New Horizons, which did just get an update and still keeps me busy. Also, I have no money for Switch 2. The second part, that's legit. I understand that. However, I will tell you, this has so many features and things that I wish Animal Crossing had in the first place. So, simply put, okay, so let's just say, let's say that I wanted to take, I'll do this, because I can do that anyways. Let's say I want to move this house that's over here. I want to move this house elsewhere. I can just do that. It's so good. You end up getting a where is it? You end up getting a relocation kit. You go and you set the relocation kit at the house that you've built. You go and you have the Pokemon set up for it. And it takes like, I think it takes like an hour. I think it depends upon who you have working on it. But via story implications, it only takes like an hour. And then to move it to the new spot, because it just goes into your inventory, to put it in the new spot, it takes like 15 minutes. It's so good. You're not waiting a full day on everything. Like, initially, okay, my biggest gripe with my biggest gripe that I always had with Animal Crossing was I had to time travel for everything, and I felt like I had to. You know, if I wanted to build a house, or I wanted to, well, in the case of Animal Crossing, if I wanted to build a bridge, or if I wanted to build stairs, it would take like a full day or something like that. Which always frustrated me. Or like if I wanted to move a bridge from one spot to another, because I had that happen a few times where like I was like, this isn't like exactly where I want it. It kind of looks like I put it in one spot and I'm like, it looks like bleh. So then I move it to the other spot after, and then technically you're waiting a full day, or you can time skip. On here you can time skip, but if you're building something or you're doing something, there's so many different things that you can do, because you can go to multiple areas, and all the areas are like full zones. Not to mention you have a full link play, so you can have a Cloud Island that you can play with your friends on. I haven't even touched my Cloud Island outside of, let's see. I don't remember. Hold on. Cloud Island settings. Hold on. Set link code. Display link code. No. We're gonna. I'll change. Hold on. I'm gonna change this. Give me one sec. Let's see. How do I... Oh, there we go. Okay. Cool. There we go. Alright. Yes. Now, let me go into my stories. What? No. Hold on. Let's. Okay. All right. So here. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Cool. I'm visiting my island. I hope it doesn't show the code. All right. So, cool thing is, first off, your Cloud Island you can have seeded. So you can have a specific seed for your Cloud Island that that is different from others. Me and my imaginary Switch 2 dropping into your Cloud Island. You can also share recipes and stuff. That's also amazing. I need these. I especially need that. The music mats are so good. Visit Dream Island, check out Sparkling, gather mysterious feathers. I can do that. But yeah, if you look, this whole island's completely different from like I've went on I helped Bunny set up her island a little bit. Seen people making calculators, music machine. Yep. People have made all kinds of stuff. People have made that. I've seen people doing like music with it. It's so cool. Yeah. It's so good. But, like, the other cool thing that I really, really like... Did that disappear on me? I thought there was a shiny. If you end up getting recipes here, like, that's a really good one. If you get recipes here, or you get recipes on your single player save, like your single player, the recipes interact with each other. So, like, I'll show. Like, I've unlocked a lot of recipes. Which also, any abilities and stuff you end up getting throughout the story, you'll actually be able to use in the cloud as well. Also, if you end up getting so far in your cloud island, or like you do something where you're like, I don't want to, I want to just reset the island, you can actually reset your cloud island if you want to. But yeah, I've got all of my recipes from when I went through story and everything that I can take into it, and vice versa. Now visiting an island, or going to your own cloud island, your, like, inventory, your single player inventory will stay at home. Yeah, so I don't know what cloud island I would visit, because, well, wait. I've got Suicune over here. Let's go with going to this one. So, your dream islands are where you can gather mats and, you know, just get recipes and unique things. You can also just find, like, housing stuff here, which is really nice. Or crops. Crops are also good. This stuff's gonna fill up my inventory, isn't it? This is, like, the easiest way to go about it, too. Because then you don't have to spend your like, Pokecoins on it. So, like, you can end up stripping these, down to the very bottom of the world, which is really nice. What other items are here? Fire pit? Eh. It's whatever. Ooh, strength rock. That's always nice. Yo, Groovy, what up? I saw that you ended up getting your internet back. Congratulations. Against all odds, kept something going. Well, congratulations. I hope you've been doing well. Also, hopefully internet feels nice. I know at this point any internet would feel nice, but you know what I mean. I need the crossing gate so I can get, some Pokermans. Everything's fine now. Might be slower download speeds, but I'll take anything as you... Yeah, yeah. Nah, I feel you. That's where you, like, you wait until it, like, wears off a little bit, and you get a little picky about it. I'm just glad you have internets again. Because I know the suffering of that. Let's see. Anything here? Oh wait, there is an item there. Whiteboard, okay. There should be a divot here. Yep, okay. Anything back here? No. Sad. Big sad. Oh, it goes even further? Okay. Well, I mean, we got some music. I'll take that. Gimme. Now, I could go and get a bunch of gold ore and stuff. I haven't done too much on the Cloud Island yet, so don't really plan on it yet. I've been doing it to check for additional, like, outfits and stuff. Oh yeah, I have to go to what's this thing? What's it called? Oh, gimme. Because I think that was... Or was that... I can't remember if that was on the Cloud Island or no. Where are you at? There you are. Drop it. Do it right, meow. Thanks. Okay, so we got all 3 of these done, I think? Which is actually kind of nice. Yes. So I can always head back there until daily reset. If I want to, like, mine out stuff or whatever. Oh yeah, I should check. If I recruit 6 more, okay. May as well gather these while I'm here. Sure. Okay. What up, dude? I also love how they don't necessarily guilt trip me. They'll They'll be like, oh hey, you were doing something for a couple days. How you doing? Animal Crossing always felt like they were like, where were you? I missed you. Or they just leave because they're like, I didn't see you, but you know, blah blah blah, and I'm like, at least that's how I always felt. I think it's just the way in which they would say things or whatever. And then, dare I have someone over at my island? Oh my god. I was always fearful that they would take, like, Candy or someone. I think it was Candy. Candy's the bear, I believe, right? I forgot that Piplup was out here. Poor guy. I could never get into Animal Crossing. I got into it a lot. It's just that like I said, when people visited, if they ended up talking to my villagers, I was fearful that they would leave. And then you have to coerce them to not leave. And I mean, like, it was really wasn't that big of a deal. Especially if you had the like cards to get some of them. But there were some villagers that were actually like really rare to have in your village. Don't know what the fuck meant to do. I mean, it's pretty much just build stuff and pay off your debt to Tom Nook. Decorate, find recipes, all kinds of good fun stuff. I enjoy the day-to-day waiting and playing format. Yeah, that's how I am too. That's why the only thing that frustrated me with that waiting format was the very beginning of Animal Crossing, because it's like you have one thing set and that's the only thing you can do. On here, I can have 8 buildings being built at the same time, or 8 things being built or being done. It just depends upon the Pokemon. Like, I could bring Pokemon from other zones over and stuff. The beginning's sluggish, yeah. And then, like I said, if you're being, like, I didn't like the idea of, time warping. I didn't like the idea of jumping further ahead and stuff like that. And so, like, this one kept me, busy, I guess the easiest way to say it is. It kept me coming back and, like, just doing stuff. That was the big thing, because it was like, for Animal Crossing, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, the original is actually, I think it's like one of my top 3 GameCube games. Though I did play it on the Game Boy too. Not DS either. Not your the DS one. But if you ended up having the Game Boy Advance connector, you could end up going to Captain's Island and, like, doing stuff on there. It was a way to get extra money in the first game. Because I think you could plant trees on the island or something. I don't remember. It's been a while. But, the thing that always got me was, like, being able to build one thing, and then if you make something wrong, or you have it in the wrong spot, it takes another full day to, like, do it. That was the only point where I did any, like, time skipping. Because I'm like, I'm decorating right now. Like, I'm setting things on the floor, you know? I'm setting, like, floor patterns as like, my pathing. And I was setting up, like, a whole, if I remember correctly, I was trying to set up... What was it? I think I was trying to set up shops near the, like, harbor area. I'll have to, like, actually hop on Animal Crossing and just look. And avoid every villager, because they will probably be like, oh, I haven't seen you in so long. And then I'll just be like, no, please, please no. Also, having a hot spring here is super good. It's actually really, really, really good. I may as well grab these while I can. But yeah, I love seeing some of the builds and stuff people have done. Their guilt tripping doesn't affect me. Oh my god, it affects me so bad. From my experience, they'll only talk about missing you if you initiate the conversation. They'll only run up to you with a gift or request. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that happening in, was it New Leaf? The New Leaf was the one that was on the 3DS, right? I can't keep up with, like, remembering all the names, but I remember playing 3DS version, and I had that happen, and then, yeah. Because on the original one, I played every day. I played every day and, like, ended up getting the NES carts and stuff. I actually had the... I think I still have the memory card that had the, I think it had Donkey Kong on there specifically. As, like, something that you started with as a gift. And so, like... Yeah, I collected, like, all of those, and stuff like that. So, like, I played that for, like, 6 months, probably, at least, like, every day. I even, like, I started doing the turnip market, like, near the end, because I learned about it. Because, like, normally I would play in the evenings or something like that. And then there was just one day I woke up at, like, on a Sunday morning super early. I think it was Sunday. And learned about the turnip market, and I was like, what is this? And, yeah. Let's see. Let's just roll on back. But yeah, like, wait, was that... I think that was a new Pokemon. Yes. Excuse me? Why did it disappear? No! I've actually had that happen when, like, weather changes. It's whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, the multiplayer stuff in itself is just... Who's... Good job, Bulbasaur. Good job. Yeah. Let's see. 30? That's not bad. Beautiful flowers, robust, elegant. Oh, I should harvest veggies. Before I forget. I keep forgetting that that's actually a thing. So I just, like, don't think about it. Oh, so I also was playing a little bit of Pokemon Champions. It's been okay. There's some weird stuff I've noticed. Mainly with, like, I don't know, some of the interactions are kind of weird. I do like that I'm seeing different Pokemon in battles. It's kind of weird because now you're playing against everything and not just a meta. But yeah. Kind of scuffed that the battle pass costs like $30. Yeah. No, the battle pass, honestly, you don't even need the battle pass unless you want like cosmetics. But then after the cosmetics will become available after they should become available in the like for points or whatever. Yo, what kind of soup? I got Harvest 5 done too. Cool. Bro. Let's see. Give me that. Could get more bags of seed. Nah. Eh. Be fine. Okay. I think I've done enough on here. And we'll go back to pallet and work on that. Beef stew with rice. Nice. Very nice. That's some good stuff. Still gotta wait 2 hours for the next free lineup thing. Oh, on Pokemon Champions. I need to. I'm debating transferring over. I'm debating trying to transfer over a few and see how it works. I just the day one people were having Pokemon get stuck in limbo. It seems like they got that resolved, but that stuff always scares me. Like whenever it's day one for whenever it's like day one for like a new patch on Pokemon Home, or at the time Pokemon Bank, I was always terrified of losing them. So I always like did what I could for you know, just waiting and kind of chilling out on it. Okay, so I've got all of that. Transferring is weird because it doesn't really transfer fully, just gives you the Pokemon Pokeball and shiny status. Interesting. So like, so it still shows up in your Pokemon Bank? Like if there are any illegal moves, the game just swaps. Okay. Huh. I might have to just mess with it with something. It says it's on loan. See, the thing that concerns me is what happens if someone has where something happens to where they can't access, like being that it's also on the phone, let's say that that account ends up getting compromised somehow. For Pokemon Champions specifically. Does it, like, because I don't know how it logs in via phone. Does it log in just Nintendo account? Home and Champions are both linked to a Nintendo account. Wait, then why do they have an in-game friends list? That makes absolutely no sense then. Huh. Okay. Let's see. How many points do I have? Because the whole... I only have 300. Shoot. Chat... Grow some plants and dig up treasure. Alright, but don't ask. Okay. Well, it's just my curiosity, you know? It's like, I don't understand. Yeah, I log into Nintendo through the mobile app of Pokemon Home, yeah. So I assume champions will be the same. If not, I guess they'll end up with a lot of different support tech. Yeah, like that's the thing that, because like, what if something like that were to happen? Like that was my first concern. I don't know. I have too much attachment to my Pokermans, and I don't want something to happen. I know that they're just pixels, but like, I might transfer over. I'll transfer over my Charizard. I know that's counterproductive, but it's my Charizard from Fire Red Leaf Green. He deserves to battle because he's been level 100 for like what, 20 years probably. I can always just magic you some to test with. Nah. I got plenty, like, if I really wanted to, I could just, like, send in, like, something random, you know? From what I saw, Champions doesn't use levels. Yeah, it just uses the like, competitive stat. It's no, like, it used to be like level 50 was the competitive battling thing. Like, they had level 50, 100 uncapped, I think, as well, where like you could have, everybody was set to level 50, everybody was set to level 100, and then all Pokemon were just whatever level they were, at least from what I recall. And then I guess they decided to change that. What was I doing? Well, I can spam chats. 1, 2, 3. I have to plant a flower and have it grow. We'll just plant these over here. There they are. Okay. Pokermans that can... Okay, we'll end up using honey. So, come here. Wonderful. Thank you. Kind of sucks because level 1 builds were funny. They were. That actually does. Yeah, that actually is kind of weird. Because now you can't do. Now you can't. I guess you kind of can, but can't. The cheese build with that. I mean, I guess what you do is you. Saw one of the level 1 immortal. Yes. I love those videos. Those things are so much fun to watch. Where they have like endure, and so then they end up doing what was it? Or no, they had sturdy, and then they would have where, let's see, I'm trying to remember it from the jump. They would have sturdy, and then they would have where what is it called? Split the pain or something like that. It's the one where it's like, or am I thinking of a Yu-Gi-Oh card? It's the one where you end up equaling out each other's health. And so, like, if you only have, like, 12 hit points, it knocks the other Pokemon down to, you know, yeah. The item along with Leech Seed. Oh, okay. See, I've seen a different build on that then. And then they end up using, like, Quick Attack or something like that with priority. So then they KO it. Okay. So we've got all 3 of those done. I can... I can go and get a couple more buildings set up. See, that's the other... Oh, also, if... Let's say I ended up opening up multiplayer on here. Because you can... There's, like... You can always come visit like, my pallet town or whatever. And vice versa. You actually end up getting group tasks that you can end up doing. Which I think is kind of cool. Let's see. I want 2 more city houses. Well, 1, I guess, for right now. That was actually one of the things I was looking at. I was looking at like some of the other house kits, like some of the smaller ones. Or making like some of these. It's just that like there's only so much you can do in a day, you know? For like dailies, unless you end up hopping to everybody else's island and doing group dailies. Let me grab Machamp. Grab Noctowl. Pretty sure. I think I have everybody else over there that I need for this. I don't know who I'm going to put in what like houses right now. I've been trying to set them up with like I'm trying to thematically set them up, but I'm also thinking about like, especially later on, I'm probably going to like take some of the Pokemon that are not as useful Like, let's see. Where is it? So, like, where... Am I blind? Yeah, so, like, Machop has build and gather, which is really useful. Mimikyu has only trade, which is... I mean, it's okay. Gather and recycle. Like, the ones that gather will they'll pick up things from the ground and put it into, like, you can make a public thing. So, like, all these logs, they would just pick them up and put them into, like, a public bin. Yo, Moltres, what up? What you up to? No, let me go and check this out real quick. No. I'll just leave it there. It'll be fine. So... I'm going to probably... Let's see. It's here. Probably set it up something like... Let's see. I'm trying to line these up a little bit. Let's just put that down and look at it. Okay, so it has to be on this block if I'm wanting it lined up. Alright. Good to know. So, like, do... out here, maybe? Something like this. Because I think I have all these lined up, right? They look lined. Yeah. I don't care if they're on a different elevation. I think that's fine. Having natural elevation and whatnot is a-okay with me. Let's go and put them on the job. No. Okay, so get that. Put that in. Let's see, I need iron, concrete, glass. Okay. That's an empty... Let's see, I need to grab hammer. Thanks. Follow. Yeah, so at the moment, I don't have these like set in stone for housing. My whole thing is to get the houses built and get them in some kind of housing. While I'm working on all of this. It just helps with setting up, like, spawns and stuff like that. At least, I don't know for certain, but I think Pokemon spawns happen a little bit more often if you end up doing that. Because in the overworld, there can only be, I think it's between 20 and 30 Pokemon. It's all depending upon, like, size and stuff like that. And so, with that, if you... At least to my knowledge. Like I said, I can always be wrong about stuff. But from what I had listened to in videos and read and all that kind of stuff, you can only have, like, 20 to 30 in the overworld. And then they start, just... you know, kind of disappearing. And it's because of how much the game can handle or whatever. Which is fair. But my thought was, well, that affects your wild spawns too. So if you have more than 20 out, then you're having where they pick and choose, like, if they want to show up or not. I need a Pokemon with teleport. Sorry. Let's... I think Mew is all the way back at the house. I can pick up stuff on the way. Okay, so... yeah, those are just set up, like, different spawn locations and stuff. That's why there's all this junk out here. I need... let's see, 20, or 25? I think. Hmm. 25. Let's put these up. And then it was concrete, glass, and iron. Right. I'm gonna have to get more iron. Okay. I'm thonking. If I'm doing iron farming, I think I remember which island is best for it, but yeah. I'm definitely going to, now that I've got this at rank 10 though, I can start shoving in certain Pokemon I don't feel are going to be very useful. Or like maybe certain ones that are the same like skill and stuff. Mew. Where are you at? Oh, you're finally getting here. Okay. Okay, and this will be done in an hour. Cool. Actually, I should clean this up a little bit. Like, I've spent so much time on other things, I just haven't cleaned stuff up on here yet. But it's like, this is pretty much like my forever project kind of deal. Because I kind of just, I don't know, I kind of just do this whenever I feel like chilling out, which is nice. Also, I have not missed, like, the daily things on here since I started playing, which is kind of insane. I'm carrying too much, bruh. Okay. I have a lot of random stuff right now. Oh yeah, I got some of the wall-mounted flowers. I probably should make a farm area somewhere. I'm just thinking of where I would put it. Okay, I've got that at least. Where is the skillet? Do I not have one set up here? Oh, I do. I do. We'll do... It don't really matter too much. I want to use up some ingredient. Actually, wait, it does matter. I need to have potatoes here. And then we're going to have... wheat. And... wheat. Sure. Make 25 of those. Thank you. Also, this is legit how you cook. You just slap the utensils around and it's done. Easy. That opened up at least an inventory slot. I'm debating if I want to make... if I want to make the whole setup on the other side near the town. It sounds logical, but also I could set up a singular house here with like a big, or set like a couple houses here and have it not be a city house. Have it be like, have it be like a leaf house or something like that. And what I'm thinking is that it could be like, it could be kind of like, a little bit more in a, like a little bit more remote compared to the city. Which I know is technically a hop, skip, and a jump across, but I'm trying to keep things kind of thematic. Let's see. Put those up. I can grab... grab all the bean seeds. I need the potato seeds. Grab the ripe. Grab these. Okay. And then I would have to put... I can even put, like, do I have any around here? No. Would it be in here, maybe? I have wooden enclosure and wooden fence. Let's look at the difference between the two. Let's just put... Okay. So I want wooden fencing. Okay. Alright, so... Wait. I'm going to assume that Victory Bell can do this. Yes! Yep. Cool. Buildings, I think it counts as... I think I'm going to do wooden gate and wooden fencing for this. Because I'm going to keep it a little bit more... Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, I could do... I mean, I could do stone fencing, too. There's stone, metal... and then your handrails and stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking that instead of the stone fencing, I'd probably put the stone fencing or metal fencing in the city. Yeah. We'll do... Let's do 10 for right now. It'll be fine. Okay, so... Oh, right. That's a process I was working on, too. see. That's fine. Do the individual ones. I know, I know. Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to get rid of this rock, and I'm going to put beach here. I'm not quite sure as to how much beach, though. Because I'm thinking I could have, like, a beach area here and have some resort-esque looking stuff. Well, not like a full resort, but, like, have some beach chairs and stuff. And maybe, like, a house out here. Yeah. So I'm thinking... The farm could be here-ish. I mean, I don't have any qualms with that. Let me go and empty out some of my inventory. I'll just put some of the housing stuff in the housing box or whatever. I have so many housing items now. That's fine. Okay, so... I think you're one of them that will get shoved in it. No. We're not going to use the dowsing machine. I've got everything I want from it, I think. Pretty sure. Muted and forgot about the stream when I got back. Nah, you be Gucci. Welcome back. Legit, I'm just... Right now I'm working on building a farm? Kinda? At least I'm thinking about that for this, like this area. I can preset the fencing. Okay, what I'm thinking is I can also use it as an enclosure too, for having some Pokemon in. To skip that, because I can put... Did I make an entrance, or no? I didn't even make an entrance yet. Okay. How many is this? 3? So if we do it like this, kind of? I'll probably expand out the ground over here. This is at least the base idea. I might make this bigger. And it's just because I have a lot of potatoes and whatnot. And I'm probably going to do... Probably going to do an even amount of beans to potatoes. So that way when I make sandwiches and stuff, it's not, it's not like I don't have enough of one or the other. Let's see, it would be under this. And then I'm gonna have to, like, till everything up, too. However, on the like, net positive on this, I can, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 times 5 is 40. I need to expand this out. Either that or I make 2 separate ones. I don't think I should make 2 separate, though. I'm thinking I have to expand it outward. So what I'm thinking, and this is without disturbing Snorlax, I can... do this. Though I will move, like, the entrance for it. Five, 6. Does this not count as an enclosure? Oh, does it have to be like a 10 by 10? Interesting. And since this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, it's 4 beyond that. So let's try this. If it is that, I just go and make it I guess here, and then I connect them. I don't want to kick Snorlax out yet. So this would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I'm doing that, I may as well just do all 4 different types of food. Because it would be, I would then just do 1 of beans, 1 of potatoes, 1 tomato, and then 1 wheat. That makes sense to me at that point. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I cut this one, it should be fine. Wait. Is it... Hold on. Entei, where are you at, buddy? Follow me. Okay. Come here, buddy. Move in here. I'm probably going to put him in the volcano. Actually, I might just have him... I think I might... Actually, yeah, the original plan for the dogs for me was having them as roamers, quote unquote. And so, like, I was going to have where the 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I was going to have where they would be in the grass at like certain points. Because conceptually, I think that's fun. Just set these up where I can. I'll have to move Garbodor too. He's been really helpful. Just because he... Okay, so he has 2 abilities. He can, let's see. Makes sense to have entranceways here. He actually creates... He creates garbage, but then he can take that garbage and turn it into, I think, iron ore for me? I forget. This is fine. Cut these. And then cut these. Okay. And then I'm gonna have to... I didn't mean that. Actually, I do mean this, though. Yeah, I've been, like, trying to, I just thought about something. I know it sounds kind of dumb. But when I'm setting up the field here, I guess I'll have to set up the field and look at it. I might have to take all of the grass here and break that out and put dirt in there. Just to make it look better thematically. Because otherwise it's going to be surrounded by just grass. And that's going to be kind of weird. I just thought about that. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, like, I've been trying to replace the stone on the like, hill. Because originally this is like a hill, and there's like a stone hill here. But being that I have that there, it didn't make sense to have this here. So I flattened it out a bit for the most part, and then I've been trying to replace it all with like, and reshape it, all that kind of stuff. And it's just been a lot of work. It's been nice though. Okay. So I need to know how many entrances I can have on an area before it stops becoming a house. That's something I haven't tested yet. Let's just make 4 for right now. I do know that you can have 2. That I do know for certain. But if, let's say I set one here, and then set one here, and then set one over here, would that be one? And I don't know. Let's call forth Snorlax. No. Where are you at, Snorlax? There we go. Follow me. For now, we'll put you over here. This is like my temp housing area. Until I get everything set up. Yeah, sure. Okay, so... take this out. Does this count as housing with 3 doors? It does. Or this one doesn't. This one loses housing? How does that work? Is it because they're too close together? So, if I make that... So, does this become a house over here? This becomes a house if it's not connected to this becoming a house. That's so weird. So if I do this, this one's not a house, but this one is. This one is, I believe. And then this one is. It's so weird. I wonder if I set another door here, if that becomes a house as well. If it does, I'll do it. Oh, the lumber? Sweet. Lumber is definitely one that I'm kind of lacking. Another... Wait, I thought I had all habitats already. Okay. Yeah, I know... I know to make this. I knew it was for you. It's just I haven't made it yet. Okay, so let's see if this actually works. Whoops. No, it doesn't. That's so weird. I mean, I'm okay with it. I might cut out this door or something. I think that might be too much. And you just have where it kind of all links together. That's fine. That's fine. The one thing I don't know... Okay, so... there's a thing I'm going to have to copy. Does it... I don't know if it... I think it takes rare Pokemetal, though. At least I don't... Let me check if I have the recipe first. There's a sprinkler. And it will automatically water plants for you. I'm going to put, like, grass-type Pokemon in there. But having a sprinkler is really, really good. I thought I might have the recipe, but I guess not. I could have swore I did. Did I totally miss it? Yeah, I have, like, all of the music mats. Do... That's a low do. Okay. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, I need ti. I'm missing one. Guess I don't have the sprinkler yet. Unless I'm... Like I said, unless I missed it here. These are all chairs. This is where it starts getting into toys and decorations. And like weird... That's all lighting. Okay, I guess I don't. Okay. I know I have one in here. I'm pretty sure I have a picture of one, because I already had this, like, idea planned out a while back. Any items I don't have? No, I don't think so. What one's that one? Mountainscape? Nah. Okay. Cash register. Sprinkler. Okay. Yep. So I want... I'm thinking it's a 2-tile radius. So I'm thinking I'm going to need probably about like 8 total, maybe at least. I'll start with that and go from there. what I'm going to do is... Alright. Since I'm doing this, I'll end up making, like, the salad thing and whatnot. Let's grab, like, not many. Sure. Cool. Eat one of these. Alright. I'm just going to till the whole thing. And I'll just get the back row at the end. So it does angle with how you do it. Okay, so if I do it like this, I should be able to get this back row. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how I want to do my watering and all that fun stuff. Okay. Okay, so it can do... Can it do all the way to the corner? I guess is the real question. Where is it? Oh, no. Not right there. Right here. Place near water. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. Actually, wait. I need to... Let's... punch a hole here. What if I punch a hole here? And then... Okay, so if I put... Let's just put ordinary soil here. And then we'll till it to make it look the same, I guess. But then if we put a sprinkler there... If it's placed near water... So it has to be on the same vertical. Are there plates you can put? I have an idea. I just need to see if I can do it. These are all blocks, right? Except for, like, these curved ones. I have an idea. Okay, so my idea is my initial idea was like, okay, so like in Minecraft, the first thing I thought of was like in Minecraft when you can place certain things down that that you can walk on top of, but they don't take a block space, you know? And that's the first thing I thought of. I could try like a flat roofing piece. Like flat stone roof? Or underground hatch? That could work potentially. Let's try that. Okay. So if I fly back up, let's set that there. And then what if we put a hatch down? Cannot place a hatch there. Oh, that's sad. Oh, I see how it works. Like if I set it there. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it. Right. Okay. Because it sits over top of the block. I wonder... I want to check something then. I want to check if I set a block up here and then let's see if this works, because this would be very interesting if it did. It does. Now, can I destroy this? I can. Wonderful. Can I place this over top? Something's in the way. Okay, so it does... That's kind of funny, though. Me just setting it there. Okay, the range on that is way further than I thought. How far does this go? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could set this in the center. I think. It would drive me nuts that there's only one, so I'd probably set 4. But actually, I probably have to set 4. Interesting, though. How would I do this? I'm trying to think about this, like, how I'd make this work. Did I accidentally put sand there? No, I put soil. Okay. And I'm betting you it would not go through the fences. Because the way okay, so the way rooms work on here is really weird. But I mean, it also makes sense. I can put a boombox in here, and you wouldn't be able to hear it out here in this one. Also, I need to pull that up. And then put... Even if only these two are habitats, that's more than fine. Trying to think of what I can, like, how I can do this. Because, like, okay, so you need a water source. You need a water source for this to work. And I don't want to do something like, you can always go and, like, have a water source up there that you set up or whatever, and it, you know, essentially rains down on this. I don't want that. How close does a water source need to be? Oh, I didn't mean that. Whoops. I'm glad I didn't move anybody in here. Okay. So, let's set one same level. Let's set it... Actually, I could test it over here, and it would work. Okay, so let's set it here. Does it work? It does. So it works from at least 2 blocks out. Does it work from 3 blocks? Yes. Does it work from 4 blocks? Or like 5? It does. What about over here? No. So the limit's kind of like 5 or 6 blocks. Okay, seems like this is the limit. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks from a water source. Okay. That's on the same level. Okay, that's another part that's important. What if I could... I have an idea. I have a very good idea. Some would say it would be a Jimmy Neutron brain blast. So I could, in theory, let's say for here, right? Let's say for this one, I did this, right? And then set that down there, right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would have to be on this tile or this tile. Be that tile. It wouldn't be on this tile or this tile, but it could be, like, theoretically, I could set it here. Think, right? No? But it is near water. No? Okay, then what about technically here? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the absolute limit, and I think diagonal works too. So, like, as an example, would this one work right here? No. Okay, so it has to be in a straight line. Alright. This is learning. We're learning. I'm going to set that there so that way I don't have to keep going from the, like... from the water there. How would I get that? I'm gonna look up. I must away. Have a good night. Yeah. Have a wonderful night. I am dying. I'm glad to see you. Hope that you are doing well, and yeah. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, thanks for popping in. And just chilling, you know, hanging out. As the norm. Let's see, what was the... okay. Pokopia... sprinkler. Range. It's 5 tiles, right? 5 blocks out from the center, which can hydrate roughly... They require a nearby water source up to 5 blocks away to function. You can put one on the various thin paths that can be built directly on top of water. Please sprinkle on top of that. The above image shows how much land water driven. Cover 60 spaces. Right. Oh, a plank. That's what people were using. Okay, okay, okay. Bet. Alright, alright. So if I go and set up... I get it, I get it. That's so smart, and I totally forgot about that. It's because I just didn't see it. And didn't think about it, really. Originally, I was going to use, like, the flat roof piece or something. Okay, so... Bridge plank, that's what it's called. Yeah, right. Okay. Yep. I had, like, everything except for this piece of the puzzle. I was figuring everything else out. Okay, so... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna just, like... I think it... I don't know how far down it goes. So, let's do this. And then we'll put... sprinklers. I mean, it don't matter, because... Yeah. Alright, so... if I go and I do this, and then I do... it does water them. That's so good. Okay, so if I put planks down... adjust height orientation. Okay. Something's in the way. Can I... I'm wondering. Alright. Can I do it one deeper? I'll be able to really know if... okay. Okay, so if I move myself up here, before I do this, wait, it only does to there? Okay, hold up. So, if it only does to there, I need to do it at these 4 spots. I can just set these here and it's fine. Should get that corner. That's what I'm hoping for. If it gets the corner, then I'll leave it there. Yeah, I could do it there. Hold up. I don't think I need it 3 deep. I think I only need it 2. I think I was just being finicky. Because that hits there, right? Yep. So, I go up here. Undo transformation. Go down 1. What if... I got an idea. What if I undo, do this, and then do this down 1, then put the sprinkler on top of that? No. What if I punch down here? I do this to then go do this down, I think, and then this down. Okay. If this works, I can punch this. Put this here. And then till it. And I'll see it become wet. Yep, okay. So I can cover that up. That means I need to dig these out. I'm okay taking these. I'm also okay having, like, this in here. It works. I'll put, like, one down, then so you don't even hear it. That's so good. We're gonna just do all 4 of these at once. And I'm just going to do all 4 of these the exact same way. It's a lot easier setting up a center point for me. Okay. So if I go and I set down, down. And then set up a sprinkler down. And then we just till everything. Oh, this is so good. Okay, so we can plant... This one will be beans. Oh, these are all technically going to be habitats, aren't they? And I think you're limited by how many habitats you can have. I'm going to have these, though. I just don't want to hit the, like, limit. Because then it kind of gets weird. Because then you have to, like... set grass in weird positions and stuff like that, and it just, I don't know. Because, okay, so this becomes 8, 16, 32, like 32 habitats alone from just planting crops. There we go. We'll end up using this. We'll plant that elsewhere. We'll just plant it like right here. That's fine. Okay, so it was the 4 squares in the middle. I'm going to just till all of this anyways. Just because otherwise... Wait a minute. It does it through... Okay, that's interesting. I didn't consider that it would do it. Because sound doesn't travel through them. That's really interesting. It's fine though. I'm still going to do what I'm doing. Just because I want to make sure that everything gets hydrated. Do one of these. I want to set up like I don't know. I'm gonna set up like some I wish I could set up hay bales and stuff. That'd be really nice. Yo, what up, Rowlett? Hey, buddy. He's gonna just come in here and, like, make everything grow. It's gonna be great. Okay. The reason I did this is so I could see exactly, let's see. Go up here. I really hope none of them get stuck. I really don't want them to get stuck. Okay. How many sprinklers? I have 4 sprinklers. I need to get more anyways. It's fine. I need 8 more sprinklers, and I need... Where are they? See, I was on the right track. I was thinking about the trapdoors and stuff. 4, 8, 12. So if I make 10, I should be good. No, I need 3 sets of them. Yeah, Rowlett's going insano mode right now. Okay. Do that. And then we set this up. Perfect. That one's set. This works out so well. Oh, why did it zoom in like this? Hello? That's so weird. But okay. I'm just trying to prevent them from getting stuck or something weird. Okay. Do this. No. Oh, that's so annoying. I know I could do it as Magnemite, but I really don't wanna. I already got a, like, sequence for this. So it's, like, just easier for me mentally. In my brain. Okay, cool. Cool. Why isn't this one watered? Hello? This one most definitely should be watered. There we go. Okay. Those are all beans. This is all potatoes. And then... yeah, we'll have all of these grown. And then we'll be in a pretty good spot for food. Like, literally just never ever... Oh god, please don't do that to me. Hold up. I know it sounds a little crazy, but I'd prefer to have them facing the same way. It just looks nicer. Now, if I like had where I had I don't know, like have them face every other way or something. Also, I totally forgot that the veggies themselves count as habitats. So I could, instead of having them 4 separate, I could make them just make it one big field that's separated. I don't know. So, sure. Steelix's favorite thing, metal stuff, definitely. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so... I can set up, like, all of my tomatoes and wheat there as well, which will be nice. Let's make 8 more. Okay. Okay, so... I mean, if I get all of this tilled, even if... Oh, you know, I just thought about why it might not... think about it. Because... Alright, so... Thought I had was maybe it's because certain parts are not considered like a house technically or something. I don't know. Alright, so punch. That should be good. Oh man, I just thought about how that could, like, really be bad if I am not careful. Accidentally suck up the water there, and then, like, you don't know that you don't have a water source down there because you don't hear it. That would actually be pretty dire. Okay. Alright, so I'd be punching down here. I'm gonna actually just do all of these at once for this one. So, I'll just do these two and then, yeah. This is working out rather well, though. Okay, that one's done. I love how there's so many weird interactions in this game with, like, how blocks interact or, like, how things are quote-unquote next to each other. I don't know. I love weird interactions like that. Let's move this. Let's set it there for right now. I'm not sure who I want in the fields here. Okay, I got beans, I've got tomatoes, or no, these are potatoes. We'll set tomato plants here, I guess. If I actually had this many with me growing them, like IRL, that's 40 of them? That's a lot of tomatoes. Like, I'm doing ballpark of 20. I don't want to say that I am doing 20 or more or less. Because, like, last year I think I did... I don't remember how many I did exactly. It was a lot, though. Okay. Garbodor. I'm going to take you over here. None of these are empty. Let me make... I'm just making basic amenities for the houses right this second. So I can put Pokemon in them. We'll make 2. I don't want to... I also am trying to refrain from going below rank 10. So I'm going to set... Let's see what items I have already built, or like, collected. Yeah, we can do that, we can do that. Do I have trash cans? I do. Alright, cool. Alright. I'm going to get... What is Gengar like? Dark habitat, spooky, strange, garbage, rides. Okay, I got you. Hey, Gengar. Come with me, bub. Okay, so I got Garbodor, Gengar. I could get Ghastly. Where's he at? And I can grab Haunter. Follow me. Because I'm pretty sure Haunter is... somewhere over here. I think he's in one of these. Yeah. Nope. There he is. Hello, friend. Come here. I don't know what I want to do with them. Like, in the end, I might, if I get the city area built up enough, I might make, like, an area that's, like, kind of grungy, and, like, have them sitting in there. Like, not like a prefab house, but like a regular, like, one that I build. 'Cause I think that would be kind of fun. Have, like, have a house that you kind of go into, and it's... It could be the one on the hill. I could make it, like, a little bit more desolate. Have it missing a few blocks in the, in, like, some of the walls and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. I could do that. I definitely could do that. I'm gonna put Gengar and Garbodor on the bottom floor, though. Because they do have the most use. So I have to set this up first. We'll just give them some tires. And some garbage bags. So, move in here. Yep. Perfect. Alright, move in. I figure I can do another bed here. Whoops. I did not mean that. Get off the bed. Move in here. Yeah. Do I have a garbage can in my... I do. There we go. That's fine. Where did Ghastly go? There we go. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Alright, so I've got them all set up. I'll give you guys a couple of trash cans too. So. Oh, that's fine. Alright, so I've got them at least set in a house for the time being. And bang, done. Okay, so we've got that built. We've got a handful of houses here. I really need to, like, detail the back end and the sides, but that'll be a later date. I want to detail the inside of it, like, do the pathing inside of it, and then I'll end up worrying about that. I mean, at least this is coming along, you know? I feel like I'm progressing stuff. Whoops. Whoops. Give me... Okay. And then... I guess we'll till everything. I think I'm gonna finish tilling this and get this completed. And that'll be my big thing for tonight. I am glad that I actually got some stuff done, because like a lot of times when playing Pokopia, it's like there's just so much, and it's like even if you start focusing on things like this, I get very scatterbrained. It's hard for me to keep focus on one specific thing. Like, it took me, what, an additional 2 hours to go and furnish that house, which literally took 30 seconds. If that. Yeah. Whatever, I'm just gonna destroy the 2 and then destroy the other 2. It'll be fine. You know, this kind of works out. Right, I just need bang, bang. Okay. Rowlett. Buddy. Please. Please. Thank you. No, no, no. Close that. Thank you. Okay. Especially since Rowlett is out and about, I need to do these one at a time. I love how well this works. I really, really do. Like, I knew that there was an underground watering method. It's just... once I learned about the planks are the thing. Or, like, once I remembered, and that was through looking at a Reddit post. Because someone mentioned it. And I was like, oh god, I forgot about those. Like, I just didn't see them on my list when I was going through. I saw the trapdoors, but not... And cool. And then we just set this on top. And then we tillin' and chillin'. Just in time, too, because, I don't want weird instances of Pokemon getting stuck anywhere, so... let's see. I've got 28 of these. Rowlett, can you chill for a second, buddy? Sweet. There's one other thing that I want to make. I just don't... I'm unsure as to, like, specifics on it, I guess. Okay. Bang. Done. Sweet. Alright. I just need to now... I mean, pretty much just wait. You know? We have a full functioning garden that... I mean... I'll probably put a few Pokemon like Rowlett, maybe an Oddish, Bloom, Vileplume, something like that, and, I mean, like, who do I have in the zone currently? Cacnea can do it, right? I don't want to put Cacnea in there. That just, Cacnea and Cacturne don't thematically fit in there. They would fit in a desert theme. They would fit in a... They would... Yeah, desert, like a sand area or something. Yeah, I wouldn't use those. Decidueye, I would definitely use. I love Decidueye. It's pretty much grass types, so I would have to go grab some, but that's not a big deal. I'd probably move out some of them. I like having small ones like Squavit. I think that's fun. Not necessarily. I might move out Magby or like some of those. I want to keep the dinos, and I want to actually keep a dino themed kind of area. So I was going to have some of the ones that I like in there. Like I was thinking of, I was rethinking this, right? So, that's fine. With this area over here, I was thinking I can make like a, I don't know what I would call it specifically, but it would be like, no, it's not Jurassic Park. But it would be like a a forest that contains all the dinos. I think that would be kind of fun. That could be a thing. I could also shove them throughout the, throughout here. That also would work. Trying to think of what else. I don't know. Being that you pretty much only have like 20 or so out at a time. Ones like Hitmontop are probably going to get shoved into a house. Like if it, I mean, if it's like trade, what I can do is I can set up a Pokemart near one of the houses. So like I could set up. I'll still have. I mean, I'll have to do it regardless. But I set up a Pokemart somewhere over there. And set a house next to it or nearby, and then they'll just naturally run in there and run the Pokemart. Same with the Pokemon Center. I'll have a house near that too that has just all trade Pokemon, which can you see? No. I want to see. Next recipe is a hanging scroll. Cool. I want to know filter. Okay, so you can do that. What about you can search by things like this? Okay. That's actually really, really nice. Explode. Paint, eat, engineered. What the heck is that? Anyways, yeah, so I'm thinking that, because, like, I could do trade and then hit filter, and I have all of these that can do trades. Slowbro will water stuff for me, which doesn't really matter. Knocked Owl would be cool to have for that. All three of these can do it. So, like, I can set up certain houses and things with it. Even Ampharos with generate would be good. I want to put Chansey next to the Pokemon Center. I think that would be just thematically, I love that as an idea. Probably Chansey, Snorlax, Mimikyu, Eevee or something. Something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it for tonight. Again, thank you everyone for hanging out, whether you popped in for a moment or stuck around the whole time or just wanted to say hi or whatever, you know. Always thankful. Yeah. Planning on... Okay, so very briefly, next week we'll probably actually, weirdly enough, I know weird, it'll probably have a lot of RuneScape related stuff on there, because next week leagues for RuneScape start up, and I'm actually kind of stoked for that. It's where you can, for anybody that doesn't know, for anybody that's played RuneScape, it's where you can become, like, ultra mega powerful. And I don't know. It's something different. It's not typical stuff. So yeah. It looks fun. I'm going to have fun with it. So anyways, tonight since I see Groovy is streaming, let's go and throw a raid toward Groovy. I know that, especially since they just got their internet back and whatnot, so, yeah. Anyways, let's see. Bang. As always, spreading the love where possible. Anyways, yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the heat for those that live in the Americas. Because it's finally warm. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. And I'll catch you later. Alright. Have a good night. See ya.